it took everything inside of me. And I'm glad I grown, because if I was 21, I would have just socked her in the face real quick.
This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story.
What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about Admin Preach. I just have to ask you right in the beginning to at least watch this whole video before you give your opinion. I mean, you could type throughout the video in the comment section how you feel, but before you give a full opinion, watch the video in full, right? Even if you're an Admin Preach fan, I'm totally okay with people disagreeing with me. These are just things that I've noticed that no one else is mentioning for some reason. I know this video is probably going to either do very bad or have a lot of hate, and I don't care. It's part of the game, and I'm not going to be here if I'm not going to take the risk that comes with telling the truth. So let's talk about these two wokies, Admin and Preach. If you don't know who they are two content creators from Canada. I'm not going to talk about their background either further than that because it doesn't matter. They woke now. It is what it is. It is what I said it. They woke now. They started off doing more men's fair kind of content, red pill kind of stuff, and then transitioned into being woke as heck. Do they still defend men? Sure, occasionally. But it seems like their stances, I wouldn't say change, but are way more apparent now, and it's apparently nasty. I'm going to give you a list, or I should say a few examples of how I think that their behavior has been unfit, has been just disgusting overall, how they've shown hypocrisy on a plethora of occasions, and how they just are not as good as what people think they are. But this is, once again, my personal opinion. So tell me what you think in the comment sections throughout or after you watch the video in full. And I'll definitely be reading the comments, and I'll, check and see what you guys have to say. Who knows? I might do a part 2. I definitely have a plethora of evidence for a part 2. I could sequel the heck out of this. Let's get into this, man. Hit that like button. Admin and Preach, they do videos that's super anti-red pill regardless, right? Even though they were doing super red pill videos on their rise, now they're like super anti-red pill. And I guess DJ Academics falls underneath that. I don't really think so, but okay. Through affiliation, if you're friends with Fresh and Fit, we gotta go after you. So DJ Academics, he had this situation with his ex-girlfriend, who, by the way, he's gotten into a lot more craziness and drama and nastiness after the fact. But we ain't going to speak on that now unless you guys want to deep dive on it. DJ Academics gets into it with his girlfriend as he's leaving the Fresh and Fit podcast, I believe. And he's pretty much trying to put her in check. He's intense. I wouldn't have handled it like this, but whatever. Admin and Preach, they could not deal with it. Oh, no. Oh, he's so crazy. Look, you look like a fool.
Do you say I'm the prize?
Yeah, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm the nigga. I'm the prize. And when did that happen?
That happened a little right after the podcast.
Really after the podcast?
Yeah.
It's that all balled up energy that he had to dash on.
Big Ack is in the building. I'm the prize. Some tiny little bitch said, "Shut up, stupid." Nigga, I got more testosterone in my pussy than you. Get out, stupid. She knocked his hat off.
Did you forget that you have people that used to be fans before you went woke? Yeah, I remember Abba got into a situation real similar, actually.
So we're walking and we're staying in a sketchy neighborhood, like a semi-sketchy, okay? We're walking and we walk by these two guys and she screams, East Coast, East Coast. And I'm like, yo, why are you being heat back? Chill out. Like, don't be yelling at strangers in the middle of the night. It's fucking weird. And you're going to start problems. And she's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm fine. And then these guys walk by and one of the guys says hey to her. And she says, hey. And he's like, you look good. And she's like, yeah, you kind of look good, fuck face. She says like some weird insult, like to start some beef. And I'm like, yo, you need to chill. She walks in, makes a lot of noise, annoys all the roommates, then walks into the room and starts screaming. Now we sound like a domestic couple that have been dating for years when I've only known this girl for a couple weeks. And she's making a big scene. And I remember at one point, I was just like, hey, can you calm down because I'm a guest? And she says, oh, you're going to throw the fact that you're hosting me in my face again because I'm your guest app? I'm like, no. We're both guests in this house. This is not our apartment. Can you chill? Like, don't scream. She's like, you're not going to tell me what the fuck to do. She starts packing her stuff. She's going crazy. And I'm just like, what is going on right now? And at one point, she says something like, for you to behave this way, you're going to make me leave now? Because I told her, like, I don't want your abusive energy like this if you're going to just scream this whole time. And then she gets up in my face and she grabs my face like this. And I pushed her hand away. And then she hit me. And I said, yo, don't get abusive right now. Because right now you're tripping. And she starts hitting me. And it took everything inside of me. And I'm glad I'd grown. Because if I was 21, I would have just socked her in the face real quick.
Abba and Preach are huge hypocrites. They don't stand on nothing. So you gonna just judge the heck out of them without thinking about your situation that was similar? Right? Like now you might be saying, Abba didn't scream, I'm the prize, right? Right? But you can understand that he had a reaction. And honestly, I think he dealt with less than what DJ Academics dealt with, especially knowing now all the nasty things that his girlfriend has done to him. But, of course, Abba and Preach thinks this is hilarious. Comedians. Let's talk about the whole beef between Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach. A lot of people spoke about this and covered this throughout YouTube. I might even link a few videos that I've sourced within the comment section or description. But I'm not going to drag that whole thing out. I'm going to run through it as quick as possible. Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach were actually on good terms. If I'm not mistaken, Abba and Preach were on Fresh and Fit. And then right after going on Fresh and Fit, they started to criticize and go after Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit took this extremely personal because Abba and Preach were in their home, right? That's where Fresh and Fit headquarters were at the time. So you invite someone to your home, you hang out with them, you have a good conversation. Y'all might disagree here and there, but overall it's a good conversation. And then you find out, oh, now they just taking a bunch of metaphorical shots at me. That's pretty intense.
Today's topic, all right, seems like the guys from Fresh and Fit are really upset.
We are better than you niggas, period.
People want to know our thoughts. I'm going to keep it really brief, all right? I don't have much thoughts on their platform. Are they doing some good things for some people? I'm sure. I have no doubt. I'm not even denigrating that. We just came at them for their ideas in regards to paying for box and all this stuff. Thought it was full of shit.
I'm like, yo, real-ass niggas don't pay for box.
Even more, what I find really distasteful is you come to find out that Myron Gaines himself, all right, the so-called pickup artist, the master, has his own seeking arrangements account, his own profile, all right? This is on the web. You can find it. This man's out here talking about don't pay for box, don't pay for box. He's on a website for sugar daddies and sugar babies. Okay. All right. You want to be a giant hypocrite? Do your thing, okay?
I know nobody likes Fresh and Fit, so no one wants to point this out, but just because you're on a site doesn't mean that you're fully accessing all of its services or tools. Say, for instance, if you're on this website, does it mean that you're actually looking for sugar babies? Could you not be on the site to actually just see what is out there, especially if you run a dating podcast? Does it not get your image out there for sugar babies that might want to come on your dating podcast? Does that mean that that's what you were seeking in a relationship? I know you don't want to point it out because you don't like Fresh and Fit. I get it.
Then you come to find out this man's talking about, listen, we want burning desire from ladies. Ain't that what they say? Right? You want to get their best, so you got to earn it. Come to find out, this man's telling girls in the DMs that if they want to come on the platform, they have to fuck. And if they don't, he gets upset about it and he gets all pissy. Oh, you fucked all my other boys. You won't fuck me, then you can't get on the platform. So wait, you want to bang a girl who just wants to come on the platform for clout? And you think that's burning desire? And again, guys, I don't even care that he goes about that way to bang girls. Do whatever you want. You earned your platform. Go ahead. Me, it's the hypocrisy of these ideas.
Well, I would think as a man, you would know the difference between wanting to smash a chick and the qualifications for a girl to be able to date you or be with you. Right now, if he has a different set of qualifications for the chicks that he just wants to smash, then that's different. Right? But you don't want to hear anything. You just want to try to point your finger and call them evil. I want to address this right away. Yeah, Fresh and Fit's response to the criticism by striking them. The copyright strikes were foul.
Fresh and Fit decided to hit us with dozens of copyright claims. We saw this was probably going to end up coming, and honestly, not upset about it at all. They apologized to us for some of the comments that they made in regards to Preach's significant other. And then afterwards, recently, they decided to copyright claim the video that we did in response to their apology. So imagine being like, yo, we fuck up, we take accountability, we're sorry. Okay. We're like, oh, this is how we feel about your apology. Copyright claim. So we received all the claims, but you guys can go look through our YouTube videos. The videos are still there, and we'll get to why that is later. They feel like they're in the right in doing so. So I'm going to play a clip from their channel, which again, they might copyright claim, but I'm still going to play it so you guys can get the full context, because I could explain it myself, but I don't want to.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're back. You know what I'm saying? The haters tried to kill us. Over 30 plus YouTube channels made videos like slandering our name, whatever it is. Now they're mad that there's consequences to actions, bro. Y'all are not going to be able to run around and drag our name in the mud with, falsely without some kind of recourse, bro. Like, that's just not the way the world works.
And just because your reality is ours doesn't mean that we're wrong. Like, we live this lifestyle. This is who we are.
Yeah, bro. So, hey, man. You
know what it is, bro? Someone are mad that they can't do what we do. That's what it really is, man.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to toot our own horn, but think about it, bro. Monday, we talked to you guys about making money, right? We brought Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki.
I don't think that's cool. It wasn't right. It was definitely abusing the copyright system, right? And I have to give Fresh and Fit their criticism about that, no matter if I like their content or not. But come on, fam. Like, to drag this to the extent that these guys at Abba and Preach have done, right? So if they start cracking jokes and they roast Abba and Preach's wife, I guess Preach's wife, and Preach gets extremely emotional about it, like really emotional. They also challenge them to a fight, and Preach accepts and says he wants to go over there and scrap.
We say the facts, we give our L's and our W's, right? So real talk, man, we put out an invite. If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio, we'll talk about it. Or we could box about it too. Because I'm in the gym now, you feel me? I'm feeling nice right now. I'm wired right now.
That's a box of Preach, bro. That's a box of Preach,
bro. So you know what? Come back to Miami. Let's box it out. Talk it out too. How about that?
In 3 months, though. No, but like real talk, man. Like, if we're gonna have this discussion, we're harder than you niggas, straight up, and we work harder than you guys. We put out all different types of content. Yep. We ain't just out here reacting. Man, look, the fuck out of here, bro. Stop. Yo, we're not.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Give me the address. I'll be right there. Don't come unprepared. We'll do it. You want to do this? Let's go. We'll put gloves on. It'll be illegal. I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one.
Apple, on the other hand, someone who was directly asked to spar and throw the gloves on, he does not want no parts. He's gone as far as even suggesting that Myron from Fresh and Fit fight the guy who kicked down his door.
I'm getting in the fucking Honda 2002. I'm going to the gym. I'm putting the gloves on, beat the shit out of you, man. That's what we're going to do.
I have his phone number.
Call his ass on air.
Let me call him?
Call him.
I'm calling.
Watch him duck it, man.
Come pick up, bro.
Hell no, you ain't going to pick up.
Oh, bad. I'm just calling, but not picking up.
Call again. Put the gloves on. Back up what you got to say with your fists. Man, the amount of cope that you guys get for Abba running away from his own fights, I don't know Preach. I've never met him in my life. We called him on air 2 times. We're calling this on air. No, you guys are a witness. I called Destiny. We called him directly. I didn't even know Fresh had his number.
You've been posting on Twitter about how you've been training 3 times a week, ready for this boxing match. The time has passed. If you think I'm going to travel to Miami to go see friends and family, and then I'm going to take time out of that to go spend time with you, you are bugging. I feel like we're in a playground. You scared? Huh? You scared? You scared? Sure, you a fucking grown man out here using playground insults to like trying to goad me into something I have zero interest in. It is corny for grown men who want to be leaders of other men to be out here yelling emotionally.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, nigga.
You want to talk? I'll be there.
Okay, you know what?
I wasn't there last time. I wasn't. But now you want to do this?
You want to set up the boxing match?
Let's go.
Screaming at people about how they want to fight. Leave the fighting to the fighters. All these like corny ass YouTubers and all these other people who love to just talk about violence like it's nothing.
A few moments later.
Your business partner, or your former associate Ayude, who showed up at your house, broke in, and has been finding you in the streets. What did you do when he wanted to fight you and beat you up? When he said, let's get in the ring, boxing gloves.
You walk up out of there, bro. Immediately after, mine was like, Queen, watch out, bro. This about to come up on us. Ran right here with the dreads come up. And mine pulled up the blower like, hey, stop playing. Lose your life, nigga. Come closer. I'm about to blow your shit back. And it kept coming, bro. And then luckily the cops was right there. So we had extra witness. Yeah, facts. Yeah. Cops weren't here. He facts. He was legit. Right. That shit crazy, bro. And he tried to question like 2 different occasions. Really? Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, like, bro. Like in public? Yes.
You don't want to get in the ring with, even though he wants to get in a boxing ring with you. No, you pull out the blicky at that time. What happened? I thought you've been training. Why don't you take that fight? It's because your ego couldn't handle the thought of you losing.
That don't really sound right, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That don't sound right to me. That don't sound right. Back to it. Back to the picture.
Y'all remember the guy that kicked down the door of Fresh and Fit's podcast, aka their home, and was screaming Abin Preach. Myron had to pull the blammy to protect his home.
What's up? Don't do it, man. You're only a pussy nigga. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't come in here, bro.
I wish a motherfucker would come to my door.
Don't come.
I wish a nigga would come to my door.
If you walk in, it's gonna be a problem.
That's right. Record it, Fresh. So now we know.
Yep.
Now we know Myron Gaines is a fucking bitch ass nigga.
We're doing a show, bro.
So step the fuck outside, you a pussy ass nigga.
Come on in.
Who's running your fucking mouth, right?
Come on in, bro.
What you want me to come in?
Come on in.
Because you's a fucking pussy snitch.
Okay, exactly.
You a police calling ass pussy ass snitch ass nigga.
That's why you ain't coming in.
The world knows.
Don't do it, man.
The world knows.
Allende.
Abba, preach. You ain't gotta worry about this.
You're literally trying. Yo, you're committing a crime right now, bro.
What? Look.
You're committing a crime right now.
Yeah, Abba from way over there is like, you should have went and boxed him. You should have boxed him. Right, because that's what you're going to do if someone kicked down the door for your home, Abba. You're going to try to box with them. Okay, tough guy. I don't believe that. Not for 1 second. You're soft. I'm not even saying that in a way to try to offend you or go after you, but you soft. I just don't believe you got a tough bone in your body. I believe you defend yourself, but can we stop the tough talk? That just sounds ridiculous. That sounds crazy. Let's talk about the whole just pearly things. I guess you could call it trauma. Abin preaches distinct for pearly things. I think it's all marketing. I think that Abba, the brains behind the scenes, planned it all. He has a whole set, a list, everything planned to a T. of who he's going to go after and who keeps their channel afloat. I'm not saying that as if their channel is in trouble, but at one point they stated that it was. Right? So, yeah, I think he planned this whole beef with just Pearly Things, but I know one thing that just never seemed right about it. The copyright strikes. Yeah, if you're not a fan of just Pearly Things, you probably are not aware. But yes, Abba and Preach 100% sent copyright strikes to just Pearly Things.
Then the other hypocritical thing was in the last month, they copyright struck me 3 times in an attempt to get my channel taken. They sent 3 DNC strikes on reactions that I did 3 years ago. And really, you know, if they had an issue with the content, I wouldn't have even cared if I had to take it down because this was a very low viewed video from 3 years ago. But you really have to ask yourself, was it about the content or was it about that they don't like me and they just wanted to see me go?
That's crazy. That is insane. Knowing how much they cried about Fresh and Fit, right? Among other things, but mostly about the copyright strikes, for them to do the same thing.
Today, recently, they decided to copyright claim the video that we did in response to their apology. So imagine being like, yo, you know, we fuck up, we take accountability, we're sorry. Okay. Yeah. We're like, oh, this is how we feel about your apology. Copyright claim.
And to laugh about it, knowing that everyone hates Pearl. No one's going to really criticize them for it. That's crazy. And it's an abuse of power. And like I always say, power corrupts. These guys seem corrupt as hell.
Like, if that was an option, or I don't know how YouTube's backend would do that, but
it's just so crazy because I just noticed that Just Pearly Things reacted to one of my videos a year or two ago, and it was 90% of her video. So now I get
this explains it then. Okay, that justifies it then.
No. Papa Guts. That is not accurate. No, that's not a good excuse. What do you mean? He's representing that wrong. You see, I was watching Just Pearly Things for a while, right? A little bit less now, but back then more when she was doing reactions. That's what she did. Red pill reactions. Similar to, the plethora of other channels who react to Abba and Preach that don't get copyright strikes. Let's give an example. D. Chanel, who will react to a whole entire video from Abba and Preach.
Like that. And I'll be honest with you, since the first day I heard that stuff, I never believed it.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, because it depends on what they mean by that. Because I think that you guys are saying you want to mean the same thing, but you're saying differently, but it doesn't sound. The marketing is off of what they say. Okay? What I mean by that is, you don't think they do this for themselves. You think they're doing this for others. And what they say is, I'm doing this for me, for my insecurities. But your insecurities are stemmed and are rooted into what other people are thinking. And the reflection of what you think you're doing this for others with a lot of steps. That's what it is.
We're not saying the same thing. The reason is this. The motivation is completely different. What I'm alleging is that you're doing it for social acceptance. What they're alleging is that irrespective of how anyone else would feel about it, they would still get the same surgery. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true either. Yeah.
So that's why you're right about that part. And the reason why I feel like it's very different is like if we were all just autonomously doing these things for ourselves, there would be no reason for us to be all appealing to the same beauty standards. Mm-hmm. Me and Preach are old enough to at least see the beauty trends change from the 90s onward. 100%. And I always say this, the reason why everyone's in the gym squatting, the reason why everyone wants a fat ass, or they want to get BBLs is hip-hop. As hip-hop got more popular, that trend and that thing became more and more appealing. Because you can trust me, go look at a lot of the models in the 90s, everybody was trying to lose their ass. Everybody was trying to make sure they had no ass. They were all trying to look at Pamela Anderson and inflate it. That's all they wanted to do. So you saw the change and you saw everyone's surgeries and everyone's desire to change. Even the whole hourglass thing. This is like a lot of the stuff that we were really pushing.
Get the fuck off my phone.
So I never believed it because I've seen the way people's minds have been changed in regards to what they find appealing. And I'm like, I have to ask, when you get a BBL, okay, and you're risking your life to get this surgery, are you spending all day staring at it in the mirror and being like, this was worth risking my life for? I don't believe that. I just don't believe that you look. Yeah. I don't believe that. That's not what happened. That's not. Let me ask you one simple question. How come you don't see a bunch of lesbians getting BBLs every day? How come you don't see the lesbos getting their titties on the same way for everyone? I'm not saying they don't have their own stuff that they do, but it's only to confirm to like the butch stereotype or stuff like that.
No strikes. She never got one from Abba and Preach. But just Pearly Things does? Could it be that Abba and Preach were the ones that were emotional? That they were sensitive, not Fresh and Fit? Could that be the case? Seems to be so, but no one's gonna call it out. Abba could just go on a Destiny stream to, I guess, what, thousands of watchers, hundreds of thousands, I should say, based off the clip re-upload, and just admit to this and nothing. This is what woke people do. They get away with it. They could just go, oh, little old me, I didn't do nothing. Look at that guy over there. Fresh and Fit is evil. Ah. Yo, that's crazy. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Now, if you have some extra time, can you do me a favor? Check out my music. I rap, I sing, and I make beats. All of that should be linked in the description. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, you can check me out on BX Beast Boy Live. That's another YouTube channel. It should be linked to my homepage. And you can check me out on Twitch and Rumble. I'm streaming on all these platforms, man. Trying to just get out there. Also, if you want to support me, you can sign up for my memberships on my channel, as well as my Patreon for as low as $1. You get exclusive access to a bunch of videos early before you even get it on YouTube, as well as videos that's not ever going to be on YouTube. Stuff that actually got me suspended and banned. It's kind of my anti-cancel culture fund for BX Beast Boy. You know what I mean? And it also helps me get resources for certain video essays and things of that nature. Check that out if you're able to. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and join my Discord if you are able to, man. The link should be somewhere within my description or somewhere on my channel. I would really love to see you there, man. That's where you get a chance to talk to me and the rest of my supporters, man. I appreciate you guys. Bang, gang, out.